Okay, so the recording has begun. This is day number 1, week 6 of our journey together. It's week 6 already. Wow. Week 6 of our journey together, and it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here. Um, let's dive in. Let's dive in into the lesson. Hello, Miss Cooper, Jamisha, Cooper. Today is what, Monday? Let's begin. Monday, the what? The 3rd of October.
Yeah. Third.
The third.
Hello, how you doing, Frank Bang? We have math and English today. So we're gonna start off with math. And the theme of today's lesson is as we normally do it, mathematical concepts. But I want us to begin with some computations today. Alright, so we're gonna begin with something that I hope you don't find difficult. I really hope. It shouldn't be difficult for you all, but we'll see. I'm gonna do a few examples and then and then after that we can do some of them on our own. All right. So section 1. So you want to divide mixed numbers and whole numbers. All right. So when we say a mixed number, what do we mean? Me ask Shazman. How you doing, Shazman?
I'm good.
All right. When we talk about a mixed number, what is a mixed number? Where's Shazman? Shazman, you there?
Hey, Rachel.
Yeah. The question is for you. When we talk about a mixed number, what do we mean?
A fraction and a whole number.
So you got a fraction and a whole number. So so we're looking at something like, let's say we have 5 and 3 over 7. Would that be a mixed number?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a mixed number.
Most definitely, it's a mixed number. How you doing, Jasmine?
I doing good.
That's good. But let's say we want to divide that mixed number by a whole number. Give me an example. Diamond. Where's Diamond? Where's Diamond? How you doing, Diamond? Where are you? Okay, give me an example of a whole number.
2.
2. Very good. Ashton Taylor, are you there? Ashton Taylor. Where's Ashton? I'm not hearing from Ashton. Michael, give me an example of a whole number.
Pardon me.
Give me an example of a whole number.
Um, well, an example of the whole number in this problem, or an example of the whole number in general.
In general.
I can't even think of it off the top of my head. It's like I know it, but I can't say it.
3. 3 is a whole number.
Then I could have just said 5.
5 is a whole number. Yeah.
I thought you wanted the explanation, not just
no, just an example.
Number.
It's an example.
Oh, I thought you just wanted the explanation. All right, then 5.
Wow. And then we have Zion. Yes, Zion.
5.
Sorry, I see example S. Is that supposed to be example 1?
That's just that's examples. So we're gonna do more than
Oh,
one.
alright,
Yeah.
alright.
All right. So 12 is an example of a whole number. So 5 and 3 over 7 is example of a whole number. And 5 and 3 over 7 is example of a mixed number. And 12 is an example of a whole number. So we have this computational problem. Hopefully it's easy for you all. We want to divide these two terms. So we have 5 and 3 over 7 divided by 12. Now, anyone have any idea of how we can do this? Anyone? How can we divide these two?
I just,
All right.
I think 12 is 12 overall.
Which is 5.
Say it again.
Which is 5 times 2.
Say it again, Miss Jasmine.
Will it divide 5 and 12?
Divide 5 and 12? No. No, that wouldn't work. She said divide 5 and 12. No.
So we write down the mixed fraction first. Like we multiply 5 times 7 plus 3, and then when we get that, we divide. Then we put that over 12 over 1 or something. I don't know. Wild guess.
That's an exact wild guess. It's actually correct.
Uh,
All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to change this mixed number into an improper fraction. So the way that we do that is we multiply 5 times 7. What is 5 times 7? That's going to be what?
35.
35.
35. Very good. So 5 times 7 is 35 plus 3 is going to be what?
38.
38. So this is 38 over 38 over
12?
No, we keep
No, over 7.
Yeah.
Oh, 20.
The number
38 over 7.
38 over 7. Very good. 38 over 7. And then we put the division sign back again. And how do we write 12 as a fraction? It's going to be what?
12 over 100.
12 over, not 100, not 100. 12 over,
Double
12
1.
over 1.
12 over 1.
Oh, it's 1.
Yeah. All right, so let's recap. We multiply 5 times 7, which gives us 35. Plus 3 is going to be 38. That's how we got the 38. And we divide that by 7. Amaya, how you doing?
Hey, good.
All is well?
Yes, sir.
That's good. And then we have 38 over 7 divided by 12 over 1. The next thing we do is kind of weird, but it works. We are going to, by the way, let me ask. Y'all might know. What's the next thing that we do?
Simplify. No.
Flip the what?
Keep change flip.
Change flip? What?
Simplify.
What y'all mean?
You keep 30 over 7. I think you're supposed to change the division sign to a multiplication sign.
Okay, yes, we change the division sign into multiplication sign. And then what else we do?
You flip the 12 over 1 to 1 over.
Very good. We flip the 12 over 1 to 1 over 12. Very good.
Reciprocate?
Yeah, the reciprocal. Yes, Miss Karenik. Good. All right, so this is a very important step. Here we change the division sign to multiplication sign. And we multiply that by the reciprocal of 12 over 1. So basically we flip 12 and 1. So 1 goes on top, the 12 comes at the bottom. All right. And then the next thing we do is we multiply. So 38 times 1 is
38.
38. Very good. And 7 times 12 is what?
84.
84. Okay. Now, okay, so that's our answer. Now we could We could simplify this further by dividing by what number?
2.
We could divide by 2, and that'll give us 19 over 42. But I'm not going to simplify it. I just want to leave it like that. So we're just going to leave it as such. Okay. But you could simplify it, but I don't want to simplify it.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit. I don't understand because they just joined it.
Okay, no problem. We're going to do a next one. So you can be able to get a view of what's happening. Okay. So the first thing that we do is we multiply the 5 by the 7. That gives us 35. And then we add 3. That gives us 38. Now, we keep the same denominator, which is 7. We bring down the division sign. We bring down the 12. We put the 12 over 1. All right. The next thing that we do is we keep the 38 over 7, but we change the division sign into a multiplication sign. We multiply by the reciprocal of 12 over 1, which is basically flipping 12 over 1. The 1 goes on top, the 12 goes at the bottom. We multiply 3 by 1, which is 38, and 7 by 12, which is 84. All right.
So could you reduce? Do you reduce the answer?
Yes, we can reduce the answer by dividing by 2. But I don't want to do that right now. I just want to leave it like that. So for these ones, do not reduce. You can, but I don't want to do that right now. I just want to focus on getting the answer. We can reduce at some other time. So let's do another one. Let's do another example. So we have 5 and 3 over 7. This is this is a mixed number, by the way. We can divide that by, say, 11. All right, so let me ask. Maybe I can ask Ashton Taylor, are you there? Where's Ashton? Hello, Ashton Taylor, are you there? Oh, he's not answering. Now, Ashton Taylor, you're new to this class. We do not do that. We answer when you're called upon, so it doesn't look good for your first day. Latrey, how you doing?
Fine, thank you.
All right, he said he doesn't have a mic. Okay. Ashton, maybe you could type in your answer. So, okay. I know you don't have a mic, so that means that I can't call on you until it's time for the exercises. Okay, no problem. Okay, thank you for responding, Ashton. All right. Latrey, how you doing? All is well?
Yes, sir.
Good to hear from you. Always a pleasure to have you in the class. Jamisha Cooper, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. What's the first thing that we do here?
Convert the mixed fractions.
Convert the mixed fraction into a what?
But that it's an improper fraction.
Improper fraction, yes. How do we do that?
Divide the multiply 7 and add 5 and 3.
Multiply 7 by what?
5
Very good. So we multiply 7 by 5. And
and let me finish answering.
no, that's fine. And Jasonique. How you doing, Jasonique? Right here, Jasonique. Favor. How you doing?
I'm good.
That's good. I could barely hear you, Favor. What's happening? You alright?
Yes, sir.
Your mic kind of low. Amaya, what is 5 times 7?
38.
What? What?
35, 35. Sorry, my bad.
Plus 3 is what?
It's 38, yeah.
38.
I meant.
38. Boy, Jason, did you see what Amaya is saying? Oh boy.
Disney can.
Divided by 7.
No, I like my dad.
That's the final, but the hair you was oh my god. That's good.
Uh,
That's good.
divided by 7. Um, now, this is going to be 11 over what? 11 over
1.
11 over 1. Very good. 11 over 1. All right, excellent. Antoine, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. What's the next step that we do? It's going to be 38 over 7. What else? What's our next step?
Times 1/11.
Very good. Times 1 over 11. So we change the sign and we flip it. So it's going to be 11 at the bottom and 1 at the top. So it's going to be 1 over 11. Good. And the next thing that we do here is excuse me, the next thing that we do here is we multiply. So Angel, where's Angel? How you doing, Angel?
I'm here.
Good. What is 38 times 1?
38.
38. Very good. And what is 7 times 11?
77.
77. So the correct answer is 38 over 77. All right. Any questions on that? Any questions?
No, sir.
No. Divine, how you doing, Divine?
Bye, thank you.
That's good. Jazaria Ferguson, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
That's good. You understand? Any questions for me?
I like just read.
You like just read, okay. So you need another example. Noah, how you doing, Noah?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Otisa say her device going dead and power off. And the same for me. I made my device going dead, but it's just that the power off.
Oh, what island is this again?
Frankie.
Grand Key. Okay. Yeah, I saw her message. Let her know that I saw a message as well. Okay, I saw a message. Thank you. Livery Ingram, how you doing?
I'm good.
You sure you good? Are you surviving?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's good. Terrell, how you doing, Terrell Neely?
Can you do another one, please?
Do another example. Sure enough, no problem.
What's up?
All right, so let's do another example. All right, moving right along. Gonna do 2 more. Hopefully that should settle it. And then we can go on to our exercises. All right, so these are more examples.
Do we have to write examples again or just the
No, you don't write examples again. I wrote that because, I'm on the next slide. So now we have number 3. Rashadane, help me out. We have 5 and 3 over 4. Sorry, 3 over 7 divided by, say, 10. So how would I do this, Rashadane? First step.
The first step, you have to multiply 5 by 7 and add it by 3.
Very good. So we have 5 times 7. 5 times 7, Michael, is what?
35.
35. What is 35 plus 3?
38.
38. And then we keep the denominator, which is 7. All right, so what is 10 written as a fraction? Jensen, Bethel, what is 10 written as a fraction?
10 out of 1.
10 over 1, very good. How you doing, Jensen? I know you just reached.
Are you doing good?
That's good.
Yes, sir.
Then we have Shazmin. How you doing?
Say Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Jasmine or Jasmine?
Oh, y'all sound so close. Sorry. Jasmine, sorry. What's the next thing that we do?
You got the multiplication sign, 10 to 1 over 10.
Very good. We change the division sign into a multiplication sign. And we
The
switch.
one on top.
Yeah, we put the 1 on top and the 10 at the bottom. Very good. All right, good. Is Jada there? Jada? No, Jada's not there. Okay, maybe I got. You here, Jada? Is she here? No.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's the next thing that we do? What is 38 times 1?
38.
38, very good. And then what is 7 times 10?
70.
70, very good. All right, so this is our answer. Now we could simplify this, Deja. If we were to simplify, what number would we use and what would it become?
We use 2 and it would be 19 over 35.
It will be 19 over 35. Very good, you're right. Hello? Hello? Oh my goodness, I didn't send the link. I'm sending now. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, so if we were to simplify, it would have been 19 over 42. Sorry, 19 over 35. But I don't want to simplify these ones. We're just gonna leave them for now. And then number 4. So number 4 we have 5 and 3 over 7. And I want to divide that by, say, 9. All right.
Miss Matilda, I can help you do this one.
That's Gustav?
Yes.
Yeah, man, of course. What the first thing we do?
So the first thing what you do is you have to multiply 7 times 5, and then you have to add it
by 3? Very good. So what is 5 times 7? That's what?
5 times 7 is 35.
Very good. Plus 3 is what?
38.
38. Very good. This is 38 over 7.
Yeah, so
And then it's
38 over 7 divided by 9.
9 over
1.
Very good. 9 over 1. All right. Then after that.
Then after that, you have to change it, and then you say 38 over 7 times 1
over 9. So we flip. We put the 9 at the bottom. We put the 1 on top. So it's gonna be 1 over 9. All right. And then it's gonna be equal to what is 38 times 1? That's what? 38 times 1. 38. Very good. And what is 7 times 9?
7 times 9 is 63.
63. 63. Very good. Okay, good. So this is our final answer here. All right. Good stuff. Okay, so any questions for us? Questions? Are we good?
Yes, sir.
All right. So that means when the exercise, y'all get all right.
Exercise.
Yes, sir.
No.
Okay.
10.
Fine, I know what all the exercise part now. I understand.
All right. We going to exercise right now. You can see right now. What do you mean?
Man, it's easy. Just know your timetable.
Yeah, say it again.
If you don't go in the back of your book,
Say
You
it
gotta
again.
just know your timetable, man.
Very good. That's all. Know your timetable.
and you just go in the back.
I understand, but like doing it,
Just,
doing it is crazy.
just follow the examples. Okay. And if you stuck, if you get stuck, I'm right there. All right. Just say, Mr. Badi, help you with this part. Okay. So, all right. So exercises, and don't be shy. I know you ain't shy, Um, Mr. Michael.
You're right. As being the greatest of all time, I can't be shy.
Oh, please. The GOAT. All right. All right. So exercises, division of whole numbers and mixed numbers. So let's quickly do this. Should I give a bonus today or no?
No.
No.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Give the bonus or no?
The boner.
The
If
No,
you
bonus.
give a
try
bonus,
straight.
second attempt
All
it.
right then. All right then. Who's gonna attempt the bonus? Let me hear this.
Me.
If it's not hard, I can try.
Me.
Me? Okay.
Easy or hard, I ain't doing it, so
Easy. Why? Come on, Mister. Let's
I
go.
do diet.
You too tired. Chris, you too tired for bonus. Gotta push through, man, Chris. Gotta push through. Alright, so let's do this. 5 over 7 divided by, let's say divided by 8. Jamaica, I'm sorry, Miss Cooper. How you doing?
I'm good.
You see that they ghetto, right? Uh, divided by 7. And number 3. For these ones, I don't want you to simplify all the way. Alright, so that is to say, if you have two even numbers, don't simplify, just leave it as such, like how we've been doing it. Okay, so 5 and 3 over 7. Now, when you get in the exam, obviously you would want to simplify them. But for these ones, I don't want you to simplify them all the way because I just want to focus on the essential parts of it. You do simplification later. Divided by 5. Number 5 is 5 and 3 over 7 divided by 4. Oh, by the way, once you're done, two things. Put your answer in the chat. That's the first thing. Put your answer in the chat. That's the first thing. And the second thing is I want you to take a picture of your working and send it to me via WhatsApp. Okay. So two things. Once you're doing these questions, especially for those who are new, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put your answer inside the chat. The second thing, the first thing you do, put your answer inside the chat. The second thing you're gonna do is take a picture of what you're working and send it to me via WhatsApp. Okay.
I'll have to email mine, but my tab is down right now because I need charging.
Oh child. Oh boy. I'll put your answer inside the chat then.
That's the difficulty.
Oh boy. All right. So those are your questions. Zion, how we looking?
I won the bonus.
What? How?
We're attempting this bonus.
Easy.
Wow. Zion's here in a bonus. Wow. Jasmine, how we looking?
Jasmine or Jasmine.
Where's Jasmine? Jasmine.
Rachel.
How we looking? Things are good?
Excuse me, excuse me, Mr. Batik. My stop, my Wi-Fi keep cutting out.
Okay, all right. But make sure put your answers inside the chat and take a picture of your answers for me, please. Of your working.
Yes, sir.
Um, Rosario, all is well? We good?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Renshawn, you understand what's going on? Say it again.
Say yourself.
Okay, make sure send the answers to me via WhatsApp, please. Okay. Oh, Tessa. That's Tessa. Tessa Albury.
Yes.
You understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Make sure put your hands inside the chat and take a picture of your notes and send it to me, okay? All right. Noah, how are we looking?
I am number 5.
You are number 5. Wow, very good. Michael, you understand what's happening?
Yeah, so good. Pretty good, actually.
Pretty good. I like that. Matthew, how are things for you?
Good.
Good. That's good. I like that. Latre, how are things for you?
Good.
That's good. Jevin, you understand what to do, Jevin?
Yes. Yes, sir. I do this before.
Okay, that's good. And then Jensen Bethel,
Yes, sir.
how are things looking for you?
I good.
That's good.
I get it.
All right. Now I don't see no answers in the chat now. So everybody say they get it. I see no answers in the chat except for Jasmine. So I wonder what's happening. Jason Ake, how are things for you?
I finished. I was thinking about doing the bonus when I started it. Now I don't think I want to do it anymore.
Jason Ake, that's required. You what? You in grade what? Yeah, that's required. Seniors.
Senior.
It's required. That's a required bonus for y'all. Oh well, it's Cesaria Ferguson. You understand what's happening?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Um, Garanique Ferguson. Sorry, Garanique Francis. Do you understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Garthon. All is well?
Yes, sir.
Alright, that's good. Frank Pong. How are we looking?
Alright,
It alright? How about the bonus? How the bonus looking?
I doing right now.
Alright. And then Deborah. Sorry, not Deborah. Favor. It's good?
I do the bonus.
Alright, okay, Favor. Drexwell Miller. Where's Drexwell? Drexwell Miller, are you there? How are it looking for you?
I'm not able to write right now on the roads.
Oh, you're on the road. Okay. Alright. I wish you were able to write, man, because this bonus look nice. And I know you're a man of bonus. You're a man of bonuses, man.
Once I get the Johnson, it's not right.
All right, please.
Again. All right.
All right. Where is? Okay, Diamond. Do you understand what's happening?
Yes,
Okay, that's good. This.
I think my bonus right. My bonus is right.
That's who said that? Jasmine.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right then. We'll see. Deshaun, how things looking for you? Where's Deshaun?
Oh, I was just typing my answers. My God.
Okay, just type in your answers. Make sure send the pictures of them for me, please. Don't just put the
Yes, sir.
answer in the chat. Okay, thank you.
You want me to send this now, or when I send in all my notes to Kiro, I can send this included?
No, send it now,
Alright.
please. Then we have Deja. How are we looking, Deja? Deja? Where's Deja? I'm not hearing from Deja.
Sorry, you calling me or Asia?
Asia is not in there. Asia is SAT.
Oh no.
Deja.
Yeah, but I'm okay.
You think that bonus right? Are you hoping it's right?
I'm hoping it's right.
All right. Chris Raming, how things are looking for you?
Yes, sir. I already done, but that bonus, I might have to leave that bonus out. I don't know. My head already hurting. That making my head hurt more.
Oh boy, mercy. Aiden Johnson, how you doing? How you doing today, Aiden?
Fine.
That's good. It's good to have you in the class today. Do you understand what's happening?
No, sir. I just joined.
Say it again.
I just joined, so no, sir.
Oh no, okay. Well, I have to redo it for you. When we doing the
Crazy.
When we're doing the.
It's crazy how people actually doing the bonus. Like that's crazy.
Yes, they are doing the bonus.
I ain't doing it. But that's crazy.
And who's the greatest of all time? How you can be the greatest of all time and don't do the bonus?
In sports, yes.
In sports.
Especially in basketball.
Ah!
So I'm the greatest of all time.
Please. Ah. Please. Send me some videos. Send me some videos. I need to see some videos.
Watch when I go to practice with my coach.
Okay.
I get you straight.
I don't see no brick and mortar, you know. I don't see no brick and mortar.
I never miss my shots. Never.
Wow. All right then. So use Curry then.
No, it's Michael Jordan. I'm very talented.
All right then. I want to see the results. Where we are in Avery Ingram. You understand what's happening?
Yes, sir.
Okay, did you send your work in?
Not yet.
Okay. Anything is challenging for you?
The bonus. Bonus.
Well, definitely the bonus. For sure. Jensen Bethel.
So
That bonus.
I already finished it.
Okay.
I said it. I think that's it.
You think you answer right or you know you answer right? Which one?
I think you're right.
You think you're right, okay. Angel. Where's Angel?
Great, I done send you everything.
Okay, and the bonus too.
We get a small number.
My bonus just look off.
Your bonus look off, okay. Alright then, no problem.
I think I got
You do the bonus first, because I won't be right.
I feel like my answer too big.
Feel like your answer too big, okay. Alright. Amaya.
I gotta do that again.
That's
How you looking?
looking good for 1 to 5. Looking very nice.
How's that bonus looking?
How that bonus looking? I want to ask you.
It look great. It look great.
Yeah. Let's see the outcome.
Wow. If I tell y'all where I get this question from, y'all cry. Y'all will cry, literally.
Well,
I kid you no, tell you no word a lie. I got a GLAT, GLAT, like grade 6 GLAT.
GLAT?
Yes.
I share.
glad. That don't be on the glad man.
I'm telling you, I got a GLAT
A big
pass.
question like that.
On the GLAT exam.
Third grade.
I got a GLAT pass paper.
Glad?
And yes.
I share.
I'm glad. I ain't no glad.
It's too big for glad.
This gotta be like a grade 10 level.
No.
Grade 10.
You.
I just glad
I ain't no glad.
I'm telling you.
You gotta be you can't be serious right now.
I'm serious.
God, my head hurting and everything with this. Come
They teach us
on.
how to count apples and glad. I know about this.
I'm telling you.
Real,
Time
real,
enough
real.
yet? Just take it.
I should send you the picture. I got the bonus from a GLAD pass paper 2016.
I feel so slow.
2015. Yes.
That's glad for real.
I'm telling you, GLAD.
Wow, I feel so dumb right now.
GLAD. But anyway.
I'm glad.
You win some, yeah, you will lose some.
Do the bonus first, please.
Do the bonus first? Alright, they say do the bonus first. Alright, let me do the bonus first.
Hold on.
Hold on. Hold on. Time to go. Alright, let's do the bonus first. Then we can do the alright, so Deja, you believe the bonus came from a GLAD paper? Believe that?
Pardon?
You believe that the bonus came from a GLAD paper? A GLAD pass paper?
I could believe that because that explains why I failed that.
Why?
With flying colors. When I don't go with flying colors, it was not cute.
You failed the GLAD?
You know it is to get an A and everything else, and then see an E on your paper. It was sad, dude.
Wow.
It was sad day. I look at that paper and I just go and sleep. Honestly, I gave up.
Wow. Yeah, it's from a GLAD pass paper.
Man, I don't even remember my GLAD exam. Like, what?
Yeah, I don't remember much either. But
all I know is I was in grade 4.
When I saw this on the GLAD paper, I was like, what? Why? When? Do they learn this in grade 6? I don't know. Anyway, but it's actually easy, when you think about it.
Grade 6.
Say it again.
I learned the bonus in grade 6.
Okay, that's good. I hope you get it right. Well, well, it's easy. It's manageable because the first thing you could realize is that these two cancel out each other. That's the first thing. We're gonna do the brackets first. So these two cancel out each other. That leave you with 1/5. Okay, so just bring that, and what you want to do also is you want to change the 6 and 1/3 to a what? Change that into a improper fraction. So what is 6 times 3? That's what?
18 plus 1 is 19. 19/3.
19/3, yeah. Okay, so 19/3. Then it's gonna be plus 4
plus 4 over 9.
Over 9. And we are left with simply 1/5. All right. Now,
I had gone wrong there. I didn't cancel out.
You didn't count. You do the long way. So 1 times 5, and 1 times 4, which is 4, and 5 times 4 is 20. So it gives you 1/5 still, right? Now, let's add first, right? Let's add these ones first. these two. So we need to find the LCM of what? 3 and 9. What is the LCM of 3 and 9? The lowest common multiple of 3 and 9.
9.
Frank Pong, I thought you say everything easy. It's so easy. So easy.
I mean the bonus word but
what?
No.
Okay.
You just want to say it's so easy. So easy. Alright, so the LCM of 3 and 9. So how do we find LCM? So we have 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12. Right? What else we have? 15. And then 9 is what? It's gonna be what? 9, 18.
9, 18,
27.
27,
36.
36.
Yeah, 27.
36. 45.
36, and so on. So what's the lowest common multiple?
9.
The one that's
9.
the same. Yeah, it's 9. 9 is the same in both, and 9 is the smallest one that's the same. So 9 is the lowest common multiple. Now, how do we, what can we multiply to get 9 by 3? And multiply what?
3 times 3.
3 times 3 gives us 9. Whatever we do to the bottom, we must do to the top. So what is 19 times 3?
57.
3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 1 is 3. Plus 2 is 5. So it's going to be what? 57. So it's 57 plus, how do we get 9? What times 9 gives us 9? What times 9 gives us 9?
1.
Yeah, 1. Bye. So 4 times 1 is 4 minus what? 1 over 5. Okay, so after that, we must add 54 and 4. Sorry, we must add 57 and 4. What is 57 plus 4? That's going to be what? 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. 61 over 9. Isn't it? 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. Yeah, 61. So you have 61 over 9 minus 1 over 5. What's the LCM of 9 and 5? It's 9, 18, 27, 36,
45.
45, times 6, 54. Who said 45?
Me.
Who's me?
Jamisha.
Jamisha, okay. Alright, Jamisha. You're correct. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So 45 is here. 45 is also here. It's the lowest common multiple. So that's going to be 45 as the lowest common multiple there. So all over 45. We're going to multiply this by 5. Multiply this by... Sorry, what times 9 gives us 45? 5. Multiply 45 by... multiply 5 by 9. And whatever we do to the bottom, we must do to the top as well. So what is 61 times 5? That's going to be what?
305.
So 5 times 1 is 5. 6 times 6, sorry, 5 times 6 is 30. So 305 minus, what times 5 gives me 45? 9 times 9. 1 times 9 is 9. It's going to be equal to, what is 305 minus 9? It's going to be what? We got to borrow. This becomes
296.
you say 296. I look right. 15 minus 9 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6, 9, 296. Very good. So it's going to be 296 divided by 45. All right. Now we can convert that into a mixed number if we want to. So let's do that. So if we convert it into a mixed number, we have to divide by 45, right? So 45 into 296. How much times can 45 go into 296? 45 plus 45. Let's try 6. So 45 times 6. 6 times 5 is what? 30. 6 times 4 is 20. No, sorry, 6 times 4 is 24. 25, 26, 27. Alright, that looked alright. 6 times 5 is 30. Put a 0 down, 3 out. 6 times 4 is 24. Plus 3 is 27. Good. So 6 times. It's going to be 270. So 6 minus 0 is 6. 9 minus 7 is 2. So the answer is what? 6 and what? 26 over 45. Alright, so, yep. That's the answer. Grade 6 GLAT. Anyone got the bonus?
I can.
Oh yeah, I get it. Fine, let's go. Yes,
You got it? You got it, Deshaun?
Yeah, I got it.
I gotta see that to believe it. Let me see. Let me see.
Figured out
I got
why.
What you mean? I did it first try and I reached late to class.
What?
You lying?
Deshaun got it. Anyone else
This
got
class in person, so you can see me lying.
it? So you can see lie. Amaya say,
Yeah, you lying. Why not? I have to work in and everything in there.
You probably when you're trying to do the ball, you put the answer there.
No, you can see the time. You can see the time. 6:46. It's
Look at
what?
this one.
It's 7:04. They don't believe you, Deshaun.
My telling you, my watch this one. See, you're bugging.
Deshaun, did you send me the work in?
You lying?
I see the work in, Deshaun.
Oh. I said it.
I see the work in, Deshaun. Where you working, Deshaun?
Mr. Boutique.
You're working there.
I just see the answer. I just see the answer. I see the work. Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How you doing, Destiny?
I thought I'd get the bonus wrong, but it was actually right. I thought it couldn't be too big number over a smaller number.
It actually is right. Anyone else got the bonus? Anyone else?
I only got 19 over 3. I don't like that.
Okay. Deja, did you get the
You
bonus?
so hurt right now?
Zion say sir. Zion,
Did you call me?
did you get the bonus, Deja?
Uh, uh, yes, sir.
Okay. Very good. Very good. All right, excellent. Who was 07 9157? I literally about to remove this person. Please speak. Zero. Who names themselves 079157? Oh my. Who's that? Oh boy. Sorry, I gotta remove you, sir or mom. All right.
Excuse me, Mr. Boutique.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't understand the bonus still.
Don't Jed. Don't Jed. That's just a bonus. If you don't understand it, don't worry about it. It's meant for students who are a little more advanced and who probably have some more experience. If you don't understand it, don't worry about it. Just focus on.
Hold on. What are you trying to say?
It's just meant for students who are a little more advanced. If they get on the first try, that means I've seen it before.
Nice and slow.
Yeah.
That was a nice cover up.
A nice cover up. Everyone had a different levels, Everyone had just in basketball. Everybody at different levels.
I used to top level.
To the top level, really. All right.
Isaiah level.
Unseeable.
Unseeable.
Oh, wow.
You can't see me. I promise you, if we win, I don't get on. Really and truly.
Oh, wow. You could dunk too?
But don't shame yourself, please.
Yeah, you're actually good.
Wow, you're actually good. Okay.
I used to play for the Rams.
I gotta see that.
The Rams. I don't know who's the Rams.
All right, come watch my game, and you can see.
Well, okay.
I get video too.
All right, Michael and Jensen. Before let's turn into a basketball matchup. What is 5 times 7? Hold up.
35.
35 plus 3 is?
Plus the 3, that's 38.
38. Very good. Over
7.
Over 7. We divide by 8. Over what?
1.
Over 1. Very good. This is going to be 38 divided by 7. And what we do, we multiply by?
Multiply 1 times 8. 1 over 8.
1 over 8. Very good. 1 over 8. And then we have 38 times 1, which is what? 38. And 7 times 8 is?
58.
50. What? 58?
56.
56.
56. My God.
We can simplify this further, but I'll leave it as such. I want Avery Johnson to help me with the next one. Avery Johnson, are you there? Where's Avery Johnson? Is he here? Aiden Johnson, that's the name. Aiden Johnson. Go ahead, Aiden.
Yes.
Help me with the second one. I have 5 and 3 over 7 divided by 7 this time. What am I going to do? The first thing.
I don't know what I come late.
Okay. Look at this example that we just did. Let's change this into a mixed number. What is 5 times 7?
35.
35. Very good. Plus 3 is what?
38.
38. Very good. So we have 38 divided by what?
38 divided by what?
Yeah,
Divided by 38, 38 over 7 divided by 7 over 1.
Very good. So when we do 8 in, we just keep the same denominator. Okay?
Yeah, sir.
Alright, then we divide by 7. What do we put 7 over 8 in?
1.
Yeah, 7 over 1. Very good. Good. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to say 38 over 7 yeah, 38 over 7. What are we going to do to this division sign? Change it into a what?
Multiplication, huh?
Multiplication. Very good. Multiply by 1 over 7. So we also flip this to okay. 8, and what is 38 times 1?
38 times 1.
Yeah, that's what?
38.
38. And what is 7 times 7?
49.
49. Okay. Anyone got the first two right? 38 over.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Alright, that's good. Deshaun, I'm still waiting on that working, man. I'm still waiting on that working.
I send you it, Mr. Petit.
You send me it?
And you
sure?
view it? Yes, I did. I literally sent it to you already.
Okay, I see it now.
And you leave me on scene though, Mr. Petit. Come on, man.
I see it now. I see it now. I see it now. I see it now.
Mr. Petit, I sent you my notes and my exercise.
All right. Zion. Zion.
I still work right now.
I just seen your bonus. I just seen it. Good attempt though. Good attempt. Then we have okay. All right. So let's look at number 3. Time is 7:13. Oh my goodness, we have to move quickly, quickly, because I don't want to spend all day on this. All right, number 3. Number 3 is 5 and 3 over 7 divided by divided by 6. It's gonna be 5 times 7, which is 35, plus 3 is 38. So it's gonna be 38 over 7 multiplied by, it's gonna be, oh, sorry, my apologies. We don't multiply by it yet. It's gonna be divided by 6 over 1. It's gonna be equal to 38 over 7 multiplied by 1 over 6. So we have 38 times 1, which is 38, and 7 times 6 is 40, 42. Number 4, I'm just going to give you the answer for number 4 and number 5. Hopefully you all could know the answer from that. Number 4 looks like 38 over 35. And number 5 looks like 38 over 28. Alright, so those are our answers. Anyone got 5 out of 5?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good.
Yes, sir.
And the bonus. Frank,
Yes, sir.
bonus. Alright, Okay.
Mr. Food,
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead, Jimmy.
you see number one, right? I like simplify it. Like I give you the last part of it.
That's
Like
fine.
19 over 20.
19 over.
Huh?
19 over.
28.
19 over 28 because you have 8 times. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. That's good. You can simplify it.
Okay.
That's good. In fact, to be honest, we should simplify it. I just didn't want to add extra step since it's our first time doing it. Okay? But in general, you should simplify it. Alright, so moving right along. And show. I remember, yes, but this was when this was last class. I remember, I don't know if it was last class in particular, but it was one time we was looking at the schedule of questions, not questions, but the schedule of topics. And I think it's Deja who asked about, sorry, it's Deja who asked about gratuity. Was that you who asked about gratuity, Deja? Where's Deja when you need her the most?
I think so.
Yeah, you asked for the gratuity. You say, I know we haven't done this question before. I know. Alright, so we're gonna do a gratuity question. That should be somewhere. Yeah.
Do we have to write notes for this too?
Yeah. We're gonna do it properly.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Can I be excused for a couple minutes, please?
That's Jensen.
Yes, sir.
Sure, no problem. Alright, good. So this is a gratuity question. Yikes. Haha. I hope it's easy. I hope it's nice. This came from a past paper. Question numbers. Let's try this one. So this is going to be someone mic is on. Remember, if you're not speaking, please mute your mic. Please do that. I don't want to hear something that I'm not supposed to hear. Alright, so let's do it. So that's gonna be alright, sorry. Wrong PowerPoint. Okay, so let's move on. So this is section number 2. We're dealing with percentages and gratuity. Now, gratuity is something that let me ask you all. Anyone know what gratuity means? Like, you have an idea what we mean by gratuity? Anyone? Any idea what do you mean by gratuity? Hello? Are y'all here? It's 38 of y'all in there. Someone got it.
I don't know what it is because I never did this topic before.
You never did this topic before?
A service fee.
Gratuity. Someone said it. Someone said it. Go ahead.
It's a portion of a bill that's like given to the server.
Yes. Alright, so it's basically
It's expensive for no reason.
Yes. So if you go to a restaurant, for those people who like to go to restaurants and eat caviar and all that foolishness, if you go to a restaurant, so you go to a nice fancy restaurant, let's say fancy restaurant. Any fancy restaurants in Nassau?
Outback.
Outback?
Oh, never mind.
Swimming cakes, latitudes.
Twisted line.
Twisted line.
Swimming cakes.
Island House.
Latitudes.
Aquafire. No fancy. Twisted
None
lime
of
is
these
ghetto.
fancy people is go there
Twisted
for
Lime
fun.
don't even do gratuity.
Twisted lime ghetto. I've been there once.
People is go to Twisted Lime if they want water or something. Come on.
Exactly. But yeah, you have some fine. If you go to a fancy restaurant and you have a waiter or server who you know who serves you, gratuity is like a tip, okay, that you give them, but it's a percentage. It's a percentage of however much um you bought. All right, that's how some stores do it. All right, so if you bought something that costs $100 and the gratuity is 10%, then that means you have to pay the person $10 tip. If you bought something that costs $200 and gratuity is 10%, then you have to pay them $20 and so on. So gratuity is basically a tip given to a waiter, um, or it's given to okay, I think I lost them. Okay.
Recording in progress. Recording stopped.
All right, are we still there? Hello, are we still there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I don't know what happened.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Sometimes it's do that.
Man, I thought your power gone off.
No, no man, power don't go off in Kennedy, Interestingly enough, I hate to say that, but it's the truth. Yeah, power don't go off in Kennedy. Well, needless to say it again.
Where you live?
I live in Kennedy subdivision, right across the road from the speaker of the House Assembly. So, current don't go off around here.
Why is one name? Why I couldn't? I thought it was just me.
What happened?
I couldn't hear nothing.
You could have me now? You could have me
Yes,
now?
sir.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So restaurant add a gratuity of 15%. So gratuity is like a tip that you pay to the waiter for the amount. Sorry, for the service that they gave you. Okay? It's like a tip. Okay. So restaurants add a gratuity. So it's added to your bill. It's almost like a tax. Okay. To the dinner bill. Calculate the gratuity for a bill of $67.50. Given your answer. To the nearest cent. Alright, so let's do this. So we have gratuity is 15% of the dinner's bill. It's gonna be 15% of someone mic is on. So gratuity is gonna be 15% of of the dinner's bill. Okay. Now, how much is the dinner's bill? How much did they say is the dinner's bill?
600. I mean, 600. 67.
$67.50. That's the dinner's bill, right? So we're trying to find out what is 15% of what? $67.50.
Mr. Petit, then it's spelled wrong.
You're right, you know. That's how they spell it in the exam. But they spelled it wrong for real. And I right there, copy that. Then it's spelled wrong. Double N.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Wouldn't that be diner?
Yes.
Like, no, I don't mean to be Miss Google, but I'm just saying, like,
No.
diner, patron.
Say it again.
Like, diner. Sometimes they use diner for patron or customer.
Let's see.
Maybe it's just me.
No, you're right. You're right. That's true. The diner's bill. The person who dines in a restaurant. That's true. That's true. Okay. So they're right then. So not dinner's bill, it's diner's bill. Okay, thank you. So 15% of the diner's bill. So that's the person who dines in the restaurant. And their bill is $67.50. Now we know that of means to do what? If we say of, 15% of something. If we say of
Multiply.
Multiply, very good. So we have 15% multiplied by 67.50. So basically, we know that 15% written as a fraction is going to be what? 15 over what?
100.
100, because this stroke means, that means 1. That could be represented as the 1 for the 100, and the 2 zeros or the 2 circles tells us that, hey, this is 100, so this is going to be 1 0 0 multiplied by 67.50. I hope you all have your calculators, because we're going to use the calculator for this. I'm not going to do it by hand.
Well, let me get that right now.
Get your calculator. We have 15 times 67.50. What is that?
$10.13.
$10.13. That's the final answer.
Yeah.
Oh, who is that? Who said that? Probably signing.
Who that dog is, man? I couldn't even try to do it myself. She could have keep that in.
No, man, that's smart one. But we don't know if our answer is right.
At least I could have tried.
Maybe we don't know if our answer is right. Maybe it's just wrong. We could try, or you could confirm that our answer is right. So what is 15 times 67.50?
Don't shade.
Say it again. Oh, he ain't talking to us. What is 15 times 67.50? Multiply that for me, please. What is that?
You said 15, right?
15 times 67.50.
1,012.50 cents.
1,012.50 cents. Anyone want to confirm?
1,000.
Say it again.
1,012.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, 1,012.50, right? 50 cents. Divided by what?
It just say 5, not 50.
No, 15. Not 5. Who said 5? It's 15. And we have 100 multiplied by 1.
So for like 1,012, it's a 5 and not 50. So the truth, like,
Yeah, 50 cents.
add the 0.
That's 50 cents. That's 50 cents. Yeah. Yeah, that's 50 cents. All right. Okay. 100 times 1 is what? 100. Now I want y'all to divide $1,012.50 by 100. Do that for me. Tell me what you get.
10.1.
divide $1,012.50 by 100.
10.125.
10.125, that's what you get. Anyone want to confirm that for me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. All right. Bino, how you doing, Bino?
I don't.
Okay, that's good. So the answer is 10 point 10 point what? 125. Now they say round to the nearest what?
Cent.
Round to the nearest cent. So that means that we have to round this to two decimal places. So this is 5. So what happens to the 2? We do what?
I don't know.
Add 1. So it's gonna be 10 point what?
1-3.
1 3. Okay. So the way we do this, we multiply 15 by 67.50, multiply 100 by 1, then we divide it by 100, then we round to get our answer. So this is the gratuity that you have to pay the person. $10.13. What is the total bill? What is the total bill? What is the total bill? Anyone can tell me what's the total bill?
$77.63.
Very good, Zion. $77.63. Okay. All right, so let's do another example, and then we can go on to the exercises.
Hey, sorry, but I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I understand what you do, right? But I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
When I say nearest, when it's round to the nearest cent, okay. When you say round to the nearest cent, um, cent, cent to cent is after the decimal point. That means that we have to round it to the first number, like after the decimal point, right?
No, okay, so cents, when they say round to the nearest cents, they mean to two decimal places. So you only want two decimal places. So you see how there's have three numbers behind the decimal point? We want it to two decimal places.
Yes, sir.
So you only want two decimal places there. So we have to cut it off after 2. Then look at the number to the right of 2, and that's 5. 5. If it's 5 and greater, you add 1. So the answer is 10.13.
Oh, okay.
So it's two decimal places, rounded to two decimal places, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right. All right, so Shalise, are you there? Shalise. Okay. Jada, any questions for me?
Mr. Petit, excuse me.
Go ahead.
Um, so basically, you just added 67 and $50 by 10 by that last thing you.
You say add in? You say add in?
Okay, did you add 67.50 by 10.13?
Oh, you mean for the total?
To get your final answer.
No, our final answer is 10.13. But I'm saying if they would have asked us for the total bill, that's going to give us, that's going to be 77.63 because we add 10.13 to 67.50. Okay?
Oh, okay.
But here they didn't ask us for that. But they could ask you for the final bill. They could. In that case, you'll just add, like you said, 10.13 to 67.50. Okay? Let's do another one. This example number 2. Amaya, are you still there? Are you gonna sleep on us?
Yes. I'm here.
Okay, I thought that bonus break your heart.
I'm still trying to figure out how you get now. I'm just joking. I understand.
Restaurants add a gratuity of 15% to the diner's bill. Thank God for Deja for clearing that up. Calculate the gratuity. One thing but word problems, boy. You have to write them out. Sorry about that, but that's just a part of it. For a bill of what? $67. No, we already did 67, so let's do.
I wasn't finished writing the first example, so if you would go back so I can screenshot that, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, quickly. Let me finish write this and then I'll go right back for you. So let's say $57.50. Calculate the gratuity. Sorry. Given your answer. To the nearest cent. Alright. That's the second example. Let's do example 2 and 3 one time. So alright, so I think we're ready. Alright, you asked me to go back, right, Mr. Michael? There it is.
Alright, thank you. I got it.
Alright, so okay, so for this one, Antoine, are you there? Where's Antoine?
Yes, sir.
You're there? They say restaurants added a gratuity of 15% to the diner's bill. Calculate the gratuity for a bill of $57.50, given your answer to the nearest cent. How would we do this?
50% over 1.
So 15%, which is what? How do you write 15% as a fraction? That's what? 15 over what?
100.
15 over 100. Very good. So 15 over 100 multiplied by what?
$57.50 over 1.
Very good. $57.50 over 1. Good. Thank you so much. Let me ask. What could I ask? Matthew, what is 15 times 5750? Matthew, what is 15 times 5750?
Uh, 862.
862. Can we verify that for me, please?
I'm 50 cents.
Say it again.
I'm 50 cents.
15 times 57, 50 is what?
Around?
I know, I'm asking. What we have? 800 and... Help me out. Those who got the answer.
I have 862.
862.15.
862. Point what? 0.50, right? All right. Then, what is 100 times 1? That's gonna be 100. All right, now let's divide it. So, Zion, what is 862.50 divided by 100?
Pardon?
850,
What was the question?
862.50 divided by 100.
8.625.
8.625. Very good. That's gonna be 8. Good child. Sorry about that. It's gonna be 8.625. Jason, we want to round to the nearest cent. So what would it be? We must look at 5, right? Here, to the right. And then since it's 5 and greater, so we're gonna add 1 or leave it?
We're gonna add 1.
Add 1, very good. So add 1 to 3, that gives me what?
Be 8.63.
Very good. Add 1 to 2 gives me 8.6 what?
63.
8.63. Very good. So that's the gratuity cost. $8.63. I keep on hearing like a ringing sound. I don't know why that's happening. Latrell. Sorry, Latre.
Yes, sir.
Any questions for me based on this?
I don't have
Excuse
any.
me, Mr. Petit. Maybe excuse, please.
Sure. Um. Um. Chris, any questions for me?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. Pino, any questions for me based on what we have done?
No, sir.
How about you, Favor?
No, sir.
Karanique, any questions?
There's no question.
Terrell, any questions for me?
No, sir.
All right, that's good. And let's do number 3. Who wanna help me with number 3? No volunteers. Okay.
I'll do it.
All right. Okay, Drexel. All right. Help me out.
Restaurants are the gratuity of 15% to the diner's bill. Calculate the gratuity for a bill of $77.50. Right on. So, okay. Okay, you want to put the percent over 100, so that'd be 15 over 100.
Very good. 15 over 100.
Then you want to times it by the price they give you, the bill.
The diners
So
bill.
that'd be yeah,
Very good.
$77.50.
Child, let me fix that 7. So, alright. All over what?
Oh, pardon? Oh, that's over 1.
Well, 1. Very good.
No.
What do we do at this point?
All right, so it'll be 15 times 77.50 50.
What is that?
That will be let me work it out. 15 times 77. That'll be 1,162 and 50 cents or 0.50.
Yes.
Over 100.
All over 100, yes. That's 100 times 1, right?
Yes.
And then at this point, we do what?
You divide.
Divide, yes, sir.
So let me get that answer. Oops.
Oh, thank God.
100. Okay, that'll be. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I got this right.
What happened?
Hold on. No, I messed a number real quick. Okay. 162. Here we go. All right. So the answer will be. I hope this right. $11. Oh, I'll actually let me see. 11.625.
Very good.
So that'll end up being 11.63.
Very good. Excellent. I couldn't have done that better. Very good. 11.63. Alright, so that's how we do it. So that's the gratuity for a bill that is $77.50. So be careful where you go, because you might end up paying a gratuity and you don't even know you're inside your bill. And so be careful. Shazman, any questions for me based on this? Shazman.
I have no questions.
Alright, Miss Confidence. I got you. Any TikToks today?
No.
No?
No.
You retire? You retire?
I'm retiring right now.
Alright. Nothing wrong with that.
Damn.
Maybe you could do some TikToks of you studying. That's a more what they call it? Slow pace. Okay. Who else? Mr. Jensen, any questions for me? Good.
What's up?
And Sean, we good?
I should manage.
Okay. Who was reversing a jigney? Aiden Johnson. Any questions for me?
No, sir.
That's good. How about you, Otessa? Otessa Albury. Where's Otessa? I'm not hearing from her. Run, what Rashadane? Any questions from you? Where's Rashadane? I think they're current off. Yeah. Yes, any questions from you?
The
Say it again.
platform.
Say it again.
I don't have any question and the power button.
Okay, that's good. All right, so I think we're ready for our exercises. So let's do it before it's English time. So I don't want to take up English class. So let's quickly do it. Once you're done, put your answer inside the chat. We actually only have time for one.
How much questions we have?
Just one, because otherwise it'll be going into English, and I don't want that to happen. So exercise number 1. So let's say we have 15%, and I want to say $87.50. Put your answer inside the chat, please. That's the first thing to do. And then the second thing to do is I want you to take a picture of your notes and send it to me. Take a picture of your working, rather. All right. Deshaun, take a picture of your working and send it to me. Oh, I should add a bonus. Should I add a bonus to this? Yeah. Should add a bonus. Bonus.
No, sir, that'll take up too much time. Too much time.
Take too much time. No man, I ain't take too much time. Zion, should I add a bonus?
Man, check here with all these bonuses, man.
Zion said yes. The bonus is just part B. I want the total bill. The total bill.
Hmm.
The total bill. If you know it, then do it. If you don't do it, if you don't know it, don't worry about it. Don't hurt your head. But people like Amaya and Jasonique, those bonuses are not optional.
You like calling my name?
Rosario Bennett.
Hey.
You finished already?
Yeah.
Wow. In a heartbeat, I say. In a heartbeat. Do the bonus then.
Boy.
I just finished that quick and I just read.
Ah my. Ah my.
We got fast
I
answers.
swear, all I finished for it. Damn, I was sleep.
How you get sleeping in my class?
And really and truly, I closed my eyes for a few seconds. Next thing I know, I wake up with me on exercise.
I had exercise one. Oh boy, that's sad cool sometimes. I remember when I was in university, and oh boy, I was struggling to keep my eyes open, especially virtual class. Boy.
My friend who's called UB, he always telling me that.
Yeah.
Every time he go on class, he's gonna fall asleep. He said the teacher even Gmail him and all saying, how she gets him fall asleep. But that's crazy.
Yeah, so boy.
I think we have virtual. All of us are, like our whole class are going to sleep, and the teacher was like, "Why no one talking?" And turn out they have me snoring, and they have another boy snoring. So,
oh wow!
And this was Mark. So when he come closer to the screen, he scream, and everyone get up.
Oh wow! So he scream. Wow. Okay, I need to try that. Screaming works, I guess. Wake y'all up. Zion, be straight, right?
Think about done. I know what to do.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. Shalise, are we good?
Yes.
Amaya, are we good?
Yes, sir.
Pennerman, are we good? Miss Pennerman? All right. Penniman says yes, sir. Jada and Antoine crew. Are we good? Are we good?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Um, please make sure send your answers inside the chat as well, please. Gustav, are we good?
Yes, sir. I can get it.
That's good. Ashton Taylor, are we good? Where's Ashton Taylor? He said yes. Okay. Make sure send your answer in the chat, please, Ashton, and also send it to me via WhatsApp. Aiden Johnson. How are we looking, Aiden?
Fine.
Fine. All right. Send your answers to me via WhatsApp, Aiden. All right.
Yes, sir.
And then, Chris Raming. How we looking? Where's Chris?
Oh, yeah, so you got me?
Yes, sir. I called you. How we looking?
Um, uh,
What?
we
Boy stuttering hard.
we
He's studying. He's stuttering hard.
Nah, I can lie. He started so much time just now. Like, I was laughing at him the whole time.
Boy.
You thought it was a joke.
Mr. Chris, what's happening, man? Supposed to be on top of things. I know you're good for it. What's happening?
He choking, man.
He's joking.
I doing it, but it's like I don't understand at the same time. So yeah.
All right, then we can go over it again. Okay. Thanks for being honest. But I know. How we looking?
I good.
All right. You still the Karate King? Or you got overthrown? You got dethroned, I should say.
I could never.
Could never. All right. And hello. Good afternoon. Okay. Yes, ma'am. I literally in class right now. Can I give you a call back? Yes, ma'am. All right. Thank you. All right. And Deshaun, I know everything is good. Deja, I think it's great. Divine, how you doing, Divine?
Hi, thank you.
You're so quiet. I could barely hear from you.
You're so comedy, so I don't find the need to speak if you didn't call me.
What? Oh my. Okay. All right. I am sorry. I start calling you often. Okay. All right, Divine.
I'll be jealous.
She's not shut. Frank Pong, what I tell you with them off comments, man. You was doing so good. Oh boy. Frank Pong always have something weird. Then we have Frank Pong something else. Then we have Jamisha Cooper, you good?
I'm good.
That's good. Jazaria Ferguson, how are things looking for you?
Good.
Karanique Francis, how about you?
I got my message not sending through in the chat.
Why? Change
I
it.
have no idea.
Change it from everyone to. Change it from a specific person to everyone. So it should say who can see your messages, put everyone. Alright. Okay, well, what time is it anyway? Oh, 8 o'clock. Oh, child. We have to move. Okay, who's answered in the chat? Amaya, Deja, and Sean, Frank Pong, Free Favor, thank you. Deshaun, Rashad, Rakia, Shazman, Mike, Matthew, Ashton, Aiden, thank you, Aiden. Ashton, I haven't got nothing from you. What happened? Jamishia, Cooper, Bino, Favor, Jason, Zion, Dylan, Michael, sorry. Yeah, Michael, I ain't got nothing from you. And you're supposed to be the greatest
I
of all
am so
time.
lost.
And you're supposed to, oh yeah, you just wake up.
I miss and close my eye. Now look at me.
Alright, I agree with that. Alright, let's quickly go over it. Okay, so is this for Chris and Michael? Alright, so we have 15%. 15% written as a percentage. Sorry, written as a fraction is going to be what? Help me out. That should be what? 15.
15 over 100.
Very good.
15 over 100.
Very good. And we multiply that by whatever the diner's price or the diner's bill is, which is what? $87.50. Okay? All over 100. Now, what is 15 times $87.50? It's going to be what?
1,300. $1,312.50.
Can someone verify that for me, please?
My calculator verified it.
1,000 what?
1,300.
Excuse me, I can't hear you.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Alright. 1,000 what?
300.
300 and $12.50. Okay, thank you. And then, look how I put this over 100. Nobody correct me. It's not over 100, it's over 1. And then we have 100 times 1, which is what?
100.
100.
And then we divide 1,312 by $1,312.50 by 100. That gives us what? 13 point what? 1, 2, 5. And then
No. Hold on.
divided by 100. Divided by 100.
Would you divide it by 100?
The numerator, 1,312.50 divided by 100.
Alright.
Yeah. And then this 5 here, we add that to 1. So that's gonna be what? When I say you don't add the 5 to 1. The idea is that we are rounding. So if it's 5 and greater, we add 1 to 2. Okay. So it's gonna be $13.13. So it's gonna be $13.13. Now, if we want to figure out the total bill, how are we gonna figure out the total bill? The total bill. If that's your gratuity.
And the total bill is $87.50.
You're supposed to add the bill and the gratuity.
Bill. Very good. Add the bill and the gratuity. Okay, so it's gonna be.
What a dork is.
Please don't call no one dark. No one is dark.
You might, because you ain't know how to do it.
I get it. I didn't say that. Come on.
That's
Ain't nobody tell him God say.
Hey, now why everybody ganging up on me? Everybody makes mistakes.
Expose yourself, and now we have
a point.
So.
All right.
So now everybody just writing me off.
No, you were
right. You all right.
Oh, Maya say. Yeah. All right. What is 0 plus 3? It'll be 3.
3.
5 plus 1 is
6.
6 points.
and
Yeah, 7 and 3 is 10.
put the 0, put the 1 on top.
1, 1.
So that's another 10. So that is $100.63.
Very good. So that's how much you have to pay in total. Okay. All right. So that brings us to the end of math class.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit. Even though the class lasts from 6 to 9, I have a religion exam or test I have to study for, which we
Sorry.
doing tomorrow.
No problem. You could leave.
Sam.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Not on
You
I.
love you.
Oh, don't mind the next one lying.
We are tomorrow. Really, I have a project to do for you.
Me as well. I got coursework.
I guess I have a test
Wow.
too.
Really?
I mean,
Lying. I'm not lying.
you always just come inside there and lie for no reason.
Some of these people are lying. I'm very
I can tell the truth. She the devil. I got coursework.
I believe Miss Gustav. You see how polite she said it?
You don't believe me?
Not one.
Wow.
Not for 1 second.
Mr. Petit.
Your absent card. Your absent card is used. It's overused.
That the work I gotta do? Like, for real.
Really?
For real.
Well.
Welcome to real.
Yeah.
Stuff's real.
I
yeah.
Once y'all come up this class, TikTok, Facebook, the whole 3 hours, and then be like, what? I have
no time for myself when I come home. No way.
Oh boy. Alright. We're moving on to language. This is going to be we'll have to leave. If you must leave, I understand.
I'll stay until 8:30.
Alright. Yes, sir.
I'm glad my head's swinging a little bit.
Sure, no problem.
You know you want
See, that's the next one lying.
He's telling the truth. He's speaking to me anyway. He's speaking to me. He didn't say Michael. He said Mr. Petit.
Michael have a lot to say.
A lot.
Now why everyone oh, come on now. Come on. You guys play it.
Alright. Today is Monday. The subject is English language.
Excuse me, Susie. I'll stay till 8:30, but I gotta go. I got so much work to do.
No, I know you got work to do. I know that. For sure. I'm surprised you stayed this long. Alright, so okay. Alright, so we're gonna begin with English language today. I wanna look at essentials to writing. A paper or a essay, whatever. Maybe an A essay is better than paper. Now, anyone have ever written an essay and gotten an A on it? Like, you wrote an essay, submitted to your teacher, and you got an A.
I get it.
Alright.
I can't tell you the last time I read up on an essay. Really.
Okay. You need to write an essay now. A. Anyone ever got 100 on an essay?
No. No.
Maybe
I
one.
almost did.
Almost?
In the 90s, but never 100.
I got like a 98.
98. You got a 98 on an essay. Wow. That's crazy. I need to see that essay. See if the teacher was biased or not.
But I think she have it. Yeah, she have it.
She
But she
what?
just call it my grade. She
Say
have
again.
the essay, but she call it my. But she did call it my grade.
Okay. All right. All right. Oh, she never returned that. See.
No, sir. She never returned it.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to see that because.
But like what she did was she using my essay and a couple of our essay to just really help with the other classes.
Oh, okay. That's how she do it.
Yes, sir.
Anyone else? Anyone else got a ever got an a on the essay?
I got a 90.
A 90?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Mm. Anyone else? Well, getting an A, so I getting 100 on an essay, depending on but depending on which teacher you have,
I
is
got a 95.
a 95. Deja, you ever got an A in essay before?
Yes, sir.
Deja,
Yes, sir.
you got a sorry 100. My bad, 100 on essay.
Maybe once.
Once?
Last year. Sometime last year.
Sometime last year. Okay. I would like to see that essay. How how in the world the teacher give you a 100? Getting a 100 on an essay, honestly, if the right person marked that, it's near impossible.
It's very hard.
It's very difficult. It's not easy. If they give you 100, they probably being polite because there's so much variables. Or you were really good. Um, that means that there are no grammatical errors. That means that um, there are no um, errors of format, right? That means that all of your ideas flow and your defense to everything that we give you is clear, concise, um, convincing, and all those stuff, right? So right now, a a well-developed essay is not easy. It's not an easy task, but it's possible, but only with a lot of practice. Unless you're like a gifted student or something like that, then you don't have to do much practice. You are pretty good. Um, but one of the key essentials to writing a good um, a good essay, right, is that you want to make sure that the first thing, right, is that you want to make sure that so let's say we can say keys to scoring an A on an essay. Well, the first thing that you want to make sure that you do, honestly, is that you want to interpret the question properly. Now, Divine, why do you think it's important for you to interpret the question properly? Divine.
It's like the main idea, I guess.
Yeah. Yes. You wanna get the main idea. Shazman, what you think could happen? What you think could go wrong if you don't understand or if you misinterpret the question? What are the dangers of doing that?
I don't know.
You don't know, Shazman.
Yes.
If you don't answer the question, if you misunderstand the question,
Things.
so let's say that they ask you they said discuss the dangers of teenage pregnancy, right? And
Mm-hmm.
you go ahead and you start writing about depression.
Oh, okay.
Can now you have 5 well developed paragraphs and everything. Can you get an A on that paper?
No.
Yeah, you can feel it. Even though your essay is nice and you write a whole nice thing on depression, and they asking about teenage pregnancy, and you on depression. So
E
even
plus.
though, go ahead.
Say she can get an E.
Yeah, even though your essay might be on point, if you misunderstand the question, it's impossible for you to get an A on that paper, and it's impossible even for you to pass if you misunderstand the question. So, very important thing that you must do is you want to interpret the question properly. The next thing, which is if the next thing if is the next thing if you want to get an A, it's very similar to the first thing. Very similar to the first point is that you want to not only understand the question, because some people understand the question, but here's where they fail. What they fail to do, they fail to address all aspects of the question. All right, they fail to address all aspects of the question. Now, Jada, what do we mean by addressing all aspects of the question? What do you think? Jada. Is Jada here or Jada stepped out?
Pardon me?
Yeah, what do we mean by addressing all aspects of the question?
What do we get by addressing?
Because you don't have enough thing on. Why don't you call him direct? Give me one moment, please. Bisha. Hello? 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 Call direct. Another minutes? Okay, let me use my phone. Use my phone. I said use my phone. It ain't anything out. You ain't got no minutes. And the thing freaking out. Alright, can you go to the next one, please? Alright, yes. I was saying, what do we mean by address all aspects of the question? Jada. Address all aspects of the question.
Pardon?
Yeah, what do we mean by address all aspects of the question?
That means break the question down.
Okay. Break the question down. Okay. That's close enough. Sean, we said address all aspects of the question. What does that mean? Deshaun. Where's Deshaun? I guess he is in La La Land. Go ahead. Oh, you're breaking up. You're breaking up badly. Maybe I could ask someone whose internet isn't freaking out. Miss Cooper, what do you mean by address all aspects of the question? Why is this? It's interesting. Internet dropped. All right.
Recording in progress.
All right, can you hear me? Hello?
Recording stopped.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yes, sir. We hear you.
Okay, yeah, my apologies. The internet just dropped for some reason. Okay. All right, so when we say address all aspects of the question, what we mean is that if the question has several parts, right, you want to answer every part of that question. So, for example, they might say for an essay, right? They might say, to what extent do you agree or disagree that teenage pregnancy, let's not use teenage pregnancy, let's say, to what extent do you agree or disagree that violence portrayed on television shows and alcoholism have an effect on crime? Okay, so here we have two things. So I said, to what extent do you agree that television, violence portrayed on television and alcoholism have an effect on crime? So here they mentioned two things. They mentioned the violence on television, and they mentioned, why is this thing keep on shutting off? Oh my goodness, I don't know. First time it's happened. Oh, I see. How would I be on that?
Recording in progress.
All right. Am I audible now? All right. Am I audible now?
Recording stopped.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. So here we have two things mentioned. So what I was saying is that, say for example, the question say, to what extent does violence portrayed on television, alcoholism have an effect on crime? Now, here they mention two things, alcoholism and violence portrayed in television. You have to talk about both. All right. You can't just talk about alcoholism and talk about how that affects crime and don't talk about violence portrayed on television. You have to mention both. So you have to answer all aspects of the question. So make sure you understand the question, understand the essay question, make sure you understand it, interpret it properly, and make sure you address all aspects of the question. So every part that they mention, make sure I answer it. The next thing that would help you to get an effective, so I just get you an A, is you want an effective effective introduction and conclusion. So you want an effective introduction and conclusion. Now, why should your introduction be strong or effective? Why should it be why should you have a powerful introduction? What's the benefits of having a powerful introduction? Can anyone help me out with that?
The reader gets interested.
Say it again.
The reader gets interested.
Very good. To get the reader's attention immediately. All right. So if you want to grab the reader's attention quickly, because you're trying to keep the attention of the reader. In order for you to keep the attention of the reader, you first have to attract their attention and sustain it. So your introduction should begin an interesting way. So you must begin with a hook. So you could begin with a question, you could begin with a dialogue, you could begin with something interesting. And then after that, you give some background information. And then you provide your thesis. Your thesis is your main idea. That is your 3 points or your 3 reasons or your 3 ideas that you can discuss. No, this is in your thesis statement. So your thesis statement is going to include the 3 main ideas that you're going to include in your first body paragraph, second body paragraph, and third body paragraph. So you need to have an effective introduction and conclusion. An effective conclusion summarizes the essay and gives a good sense of closure. All right. Introduction and conclusion don't have to be long. At most, well, you're looking at between 5 sentences, no more than 8. If you have 8 sentences, more than like that's too long. But about 5 to 8 sentences is good for introduction and conclusion. Now, after you have an effective introduction and conclusion, you want to make sure that you provide sufficient, or we'd say, or reasonable and reasonable explanations. So you cannot sound like a child, all right? Even though you're not children anymore, you are young adults, so you can't sound like a child. You can't sound like, oh, the reason why the person got cancer because the cat jumped over the moon or some foolishness. You have to sound sophisticated. You have to sound educated. You have to sound mature. That's the word, right? So your arguments have to be mature. You cannot be given into bias. You cannot sound like, you know, like you're not aware of certain things, right? You cannot sound naive, right? You must sound mature, and you must sound like you um have a good handle or confidence in what you're doing. All right, that's very important in your essay. All right, that prowess we call it. You must have a good handle on what you're doing, right? To be able to do it with skill. So interpret the questions properly, address all aspects of the question, have an effective introduction and conclusion, provide sufficient and reasonable explanations. Those things should get you to a C, at least a C. All right. If you have those 4 things, you should at least pass. The next thing that you want to do, if you're trying to convert that C into an A, all right, you want to make sure that you have mature what? Mature vocabulary. And when we say mature vocabulary, what do we mean by that, Renee? Well, explanation. Renee Stubbs, what do we mean by mature vocabulary?
I know.
Renee, where's Renee? Renee Stubbs. I can't hear from Renee. Renee, are you there? Yes, no. Okay, you can.
I give a try.
Yeah, go ahead, Dijon.
I think makes my mature vocabulary mean like things that like makes more sense. It gives like more meaning than like regular words that you would see like
Yeah,
in
yeah, very
dictionary.
good. So not simple words, you know, like not simple words. Try to use more complex words, more
Like
word.
more big words.
Yeah, bigger words, and not necessarily bigger words, but words that are also relevant too. So you want to make sure that even the way how you use words are also proper. All right. So you want to use words that we talked about, even in our vocabulary words that I gave you. Words like acquiesce, sedulous, assiduous, diligence. Well, diligence wasn't a part of our vocabulary word. Acquiesce,
Dishes?
judicious. Yeah, those words that I gave you all those vocabulary words. Try to use them more often. And then next thing that you want is you want appropriate transitions. So
Excuse me, Mr. Batuu, I gotta go.
sure, no problem. No problem. So you want to use appropriate transitions. Right? So, alright, that's spelled wrong. Appropriate transitions. So, when we say appropriate transitions, you're talking about what? Additionally, moreover, furthermore, next, finally, in conclusion, right? In conclusion, all those good transitions, but nevertheless, however, you know, notwithstanding all those good transitions, try to use them to make sure everything's smooth. The next thing that we so let me see if I still got y'all. Bino, are we still there? Bino?
Yes, sir.
Alright, that's good. Um Favor, we still there? Are you going to sleep?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Shazmin, you're in your pillows, right?
No, man. I sitting up.
You're sitting up. Alright, that's good. Um is able to have from him? Oh, okay. Alright. Zion, we good? We up?
Yeah.
How about Rakia? Rakia, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Alright, you understanding what's happening?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Michaela, how you doing, Michaela? Michaela Maki.
I'm good.
That's good. You know it's always good to see you. And Miss Neely. Where's Miss Neely?
Good night.
Big shout out to you. I don't know how you do it every day, but you know, big shout out.
Thank you.
Yeah. Shalise. How you doing, Shalise? That's good. Chris Raming. Where's Chris?
Yes, sir.
You sure you here? Or are you in La La
Yes,
Land?
I already am.
Alright then. Just making sure. Alright, now the seventh thing that we want to do to make sure that we have an effective essay, an A essay, is we want to make sure that we have like I said, appropriate transitions. And make sure that we have deep analysis. That's basically means that your writing is mature and it is the arguments that you use are not baby like. They are it shows that you have thought well about what you're writing. And then maybe the last thing I'll leave you with is, oh, by the way, make sure you are free to avoid, oh my, that's so important, avoid any grammatical errors, right? Or all grammatical errors. So make sure that you don't have sentence fragments. Make sure that you don't have comma splices. Make sure that you know your capitalization is proper. Make sure that you have proper punctuation. If you avoid that, then a lot of your essays will be very good. And then you want to have sophisticated language. So you want to have sophisticated language. Now, when we say sophisticated language, what we mean is having worldly knowledge, worldly. So you are aware about what's happening in your world, right? That's why it's important to watch the news. Worldly, not worldly. That's why it's important to watch the news and those sort of things, or even read it, even if you don't watch it, to basically be aware. If you know you watch the news or whatever, be sure that you're aware about certain things. so that you can be able to speak about it. All right. Be aware about what causes the great plagues in our society. Be aware of the problems that we are constantly trying to fight in this society, and develop your own strategy to try to fight it and deal with it. All right. So you wanna have worldly knowledge and refinement. Refinement is very important because a lot of your essays are formal. So you want to be refined. So with and you want to sound well informed, like you know what you're talking about. When you write, it should feel like you are the authority in the situation. Sophisticated language basically means also good development of sentences. So you have both complex and compound sentences there. And you also want to have simple too, um simple sentences there, and also intellectually appealing. And when we say intellectually appealing, we mean that it should be a joy to read your essay, because of how well put together it is. All right. So if you follow these 9 things, you are on your way, well on your way to, scoring an A on your essay. Okay. So I think that's it. That's it. We can end right after English. If you are finished writing this down, please take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp so I can have a picture of your notes. But with that being said, you can leave once you're done, finished the notes. Please send all the notes to me via WhatsApp, and I'll see you on tomorrow, God's Spell Life. All right, take care and have a very good evening or night, rather.
Oh, we done?
Yeah, we're done. We're done. Have a good night. Good night. Oh. Put this phone in charge. Stop, stop, stop phone charge.